Hi, I'm Rob from B&H, and today we're going to look at a device to help the DSLR video maker get better in-camera audio recordings. The Beachtek DXA-SLR active XLR adapter for DSLR cameras. Now, the popularity of DSLR cameras for video use has skyrocketed, and deservedly so due to their excellent image quality. But one place most of these cameras consistently fall short is in their audio quality. The little built-in microphone is simply not up to it, but plugging in a professional mic is difficult since DSLRs don't have the XLR inputs that professional camcorders have. To make things even more difficult, many DSLRs have automatic gain control, or AGC, that can't easily be disabled. AGC is designed to help us by raising the input levels when recording sounds that are very low in volume. Unfortunately, in the real world, the levels tend to swing wildly, ruining dynamics, and in quiet moments we can get a lot of hiss as the camera cranks up its less than pristine mic preamps. Now let me be clear, the best remedy for these issues is a dual system solution. Using your DSLR for the video and a portable audio recorder for the audio will yield quality sound recordings. But for some DSLR video makers, the dual system isn't ideal. Maybe you're working alone, which makes operating both the camera and the separate audio recorder difficult. Maybe you have a fast turnaround time and you don't want to have to deal with syncing up the audio and video tracks. For these DSLR shooters, the question is, how can I bring quality mic signals to my in-camera audio? This is where the Beachtek DXA-SLR comes in. The small, lightweight, but rugged device attaches to our DSLR's Q20 thread and solves a couple of problems for us. First, now we can plug in XLR mics into the balanced XLR inputs on the box. Note that the right channel has an additional mini input option as well. Then we simply connect the mini output on the DXA-SLR to our camera's mini input using one of the two included coiled cables. On the bottom of the box, there are gain setting switches for both channels. For most microphones, you'll want to set this to high for a 15 dB boost, but for very sensitive mics, you can switch it to low, which is unity gain. Around the corner here are switches to engage phantom power for condenser microphones, as well as switches to choose between mic and line level inputs. Also here are gain knobs for the preamplifiers, and again, these preamps sound a lot better than those built into the camera. Unfortunately, there aren't level meters on the DXA-SLR. We have to make do with these LEDs that light up green for good signal levels and red when it overloads. I highly recommend spending a few minutes doing some test recordings before you start shooting in the field to get your ideal gain settings. For monitoring purposes, I'll plug this end of the cable into the camera's AV jack and then plug my red and white RCA cables into the monitor inputs here. Now I can switch the output of the mini headphone jack down here to monitor either the XLR inputs to hear my source audio or the RCA inputs to hear playback from the camera. Unfortunately, we can't monitor the actual camera recording in real time. We can only monitor the inputs or playback. Most DSLRs don't have headphone outputs, and the AV connection is for playback only. Now let's get back to automatic gain control. As I mentioned, many cameras don't allow you to easily disable the AGC, which can effectively ruin our beautiful audio coming into the camera. But the Beachtek DXA-SLR has a clever way of disabling the camera's AGC. When you engage the switch, the DXA-SLR sends a 20 kHz tone along with your audio to the camera. The tone effectively fools the camera into disabling its AGC. The 20 kHz tone is only on the left channel and is out of the range of normal human hearing, so we shouldn't hear it. Now, putting it to the test with the Canon 60D yielded interesting results. While both channels had significant reductions in hiss, audio on the left channel did reveal some tiny popping sounds as the pilot tone interacted with the camera's AGC. The right channel didn't have these artifacts, as there's no tone on that channel, and it sounded great. It would seem, therefore, at least with this camera, the AGC disabling function is most effective when recording mono sources. Since the tone is only on the left side, simply use the audio from the right side only. That's what we did in the following demo. Check it out. Okay, now we're recording my video using the Canon 60D, and the audio is from the Canon's built-in microphone. It's serviceable, but not stellar audio quality. So let's use the DXA-SLR and a Rode NTG shotgun microphone and listen to the difference. Okay, we're back, and our improved microphone, along with the DXA-SLR's superior preamps and AGC disabling function, is giving us vastly superior sound than what we got from the camera's onboard microphone. Now at this point I usually recommend an accessory, but B&H offers the DXA-SLR with a nice free accessory, the Beachtek Multi-Mount 5D. This handy bracket attaches to your camera's shoe and gives you additional mounting options for the camera, allowing you to attach an onboard light, wireless lavalier, or additional microphone. It's very convenient. So for one-man band situations where you want good quality in-camera audio, the Beachtek DXA-SLR is definitely worth looking into. Its XLR inputs and solid mic preamps bring professional microphones to your DSLR, while the optional AGC disabling feature ensures that it can be used with any DSLR. For more information on the Beachtek DXA-SLR Active SLR adapter for DSLR cameras, visit us online, give us a call, or stop by our New York City Superstore. Thanks for watching.